Oh, why hello there, and greetings to you all, and welcome to The Guy Reviews. I am your host, The Guy, and it is another review episode. So, it's felt like a long time since I did an episode. That is because we have... Well, I think this channel has been experiencing some absence and illness and stuff, but it's all over now. So, as I am the guy, I like to review things whenever I'm not trolling the internet. And I thought, as I have done the first 2 seasons of Black Mirror, I thought I would review Series 3 of Black Mirror. So, after a few years off air, the show got bought by Netflix, and let me say, it's kind of better on Netflix, because it's like they can get away with stuff that they just wouldn't have got away with on Channel 4. So, Black Mirror. Not only that, but the episodes doubled from 3 to 6 episodes. So let's get through these episodes. So, Black Mirror Series 3 Episode 1, Nosedive, is an episode set in a dystopian future where people are basically rated like a phone app. If they have over 5 stars, they get to be rich and popular and famous. But if they're poor, if they get 1 star, they are poor. It's quite a complex episode, and we follow one young woman who is trying to do her best, of course, in this one. Also, this episode, it stars Brace Dallas Howard and Alice Eve. Yes, quite big actresses indeed. But I feel that, well, it's one episode, and obviously they can afford them. So that episode, Nosedive, it's a good start for the series, yes. The next episode, of course, episode 2, Play Test. That was... Oh, and I should have mentioned, the first episode, Nosedive, was directed by Joe Wright and written by Charlie Brooker. So episode 2, that was directed by Dan Chenbury or something? I'm butchering that name, and written by Charlie Brooker. The episode starred Waite Russell or something? Hannah John Carmen Woomy Mocker, God, who gives these names to people? And Ken Yamib, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. So this episode is where this young chap volunteers to take part in an experimental virtual reality game, and let's just say it backfires, and it is not a happy ending indeed. I enjoyed the episode, and I thought it was quite good, and also quite creative as it unleashes your fears and everything you could be afraid of. Bit of a mad episode. So, I'll turn the page now. Yes, I've noted all this down on paper. Okay, so, episode 3, Shut Up and Dance, directed by James Watkins, written by Charlie Brooker and William Bridges, starring Alex Lawther and Jerome Flynn. Now, this episode follows a young chap named Kenny, who is a teenager and has urges that he aims to satisfy on the internet. But then he discovers that he got hacked and filmed when doing that, and then he is blackmailed into doing these tasks, which are robbing a bank, dropping money off. But of course, he is then forced to kill a man who is a predator. But of course, the shocking twist reveal at the end, spoiler alert now, is revealed that he, to young Kenny, a friendly 19-year-old chap, is himself a predator. Now, I think that is absolutely vile. You know, I find people like that absolutely disgusting. It's a very touchy subject, I know, but, it was an episode, of course, but still, blackmailing and hacking, both bad things, but I guess, they get what they deserve. It's quite a shocker. Okay, enough on that episode. The next episode, episode 4, San Junipero, or whatever it's called, is written by Charlie Brooker and directed by Owen Harris and stars Gugu Mbatha and Mackenzie Davis. Now, this episode has been highly rated and also well received, and I have to say, I kind of agree. This is by far, yes, my favourite episode in Season 3, if not that, my favourite episode ever made, because, well, it's the first episode to really not have a sad or tragic ending. It's got quite a good ending, quite a happy one. Basically, it follows two young women in the 1980s that meet. They fall in love, then they turn out to time travel through decades. I'm thinking at first, what the hell is this? Are they time travelers or something? But then it turns out that they live in the far future, and they put their minds and subconscious into a computer simulation that is San Junipero or something like that, going through decades. And of course, in the future reality, they are old, elderly women, and they've met too little too late. But they get a copy of their minds and simulated into the machine, and they get to live forever. Basically, I love that episode because it really is a happy ending, and I enjoyed it. In fact, I've watched that episode more than once. More than twice. Yes. It's quite beautiful, really. Okay, so episode 5, Men Against Fire, directed by Jacob Verbruggen or something, and written by Charlie Brooker, starring Mel Krim or something? Turning the page again, yes. And also starring Madeline Brewer, Adrian Levitt, and Sarah Snook, and Michael Kelly. Now this episode, again, it's a bit of, well, it's not my favourite episode in the series, but it's set in this, war zone where people are being turned into, video game zombies or something from a device that enables them to do that. I don't really know, because I didn't really pay much attention to this episode, because it's not my favourite one, but yes, it's quite a gripping episode, I have to say. Probably not the best one in Season 3. The next episode, the final episode of Season 3, the final episode of Series 3. I do apologise there, I ran out of memory space on my camera. Anyway, back to this review. The final episode, Hated in the Nation, was directed by James Hawes and written by Charlie Brooker. The story starred Kerry MacDonald, Faye Marcy, and Benedict Wong. So in this one, there was this, hashtag going around, where on social media, if you hashtag death2, well, that person would be shortly stung to death by wasps or bees. And of course, this is set in the future where the bees are extinct and humans have perfected tiny little nanobots to compensate as bees to keep the earth going. And of course, when people start hashtagging death too, they all start getting killed, and it's strange, and they have no idea what is happening. And they must stop it before everyone in the world hashtags death too. And of course, we don't know what is happening in this episode, who is doing it. We later find out that it's a hacker, cyber terrorism, and, well, that is not a good call. The episode, of course, was gripping and suspenseful and mysterying. Yes, that's right, mysterying. That's what I like to call it. It's a word that I just came up with right now. So, Black Mirror Season 3. Should you watch it? Yes, I do recommend it to you. My favourite episode, I've already said, is San Junipero. That's my favourite one in Season 3. I would say my least favourite is Men against fire, because I forgot about that until I wrote up this review. And yes, so Black Mirror Season 3. I do recommend this to you. There are some good episodes in there, some bad episodes, but you can't please everyone. It is a dark anthology science fiction series set around where humans live their lives around technology. So, I will recommend Black Mirror to you all. And this is all on Netflix, so you can check it all out. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it for this episode of The Guy Reviews. If you like this video, do please share it. Don't forget to subscribe to the Bat Nerd's channel, because this is on his channel, the Bat Nerd, and he asked me to come and do this back in Serialization 2. Anyway, enough about that. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell, and also all of the Bat Nerd's social media links, his Facebook group, the Bat Nerd's Cave, and his Twitter and Instagram are all linked down below in the description. So be sure to check all of that out. And until next time, it is a goodbye from me, the Guy out.